What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about how to ice up your shoes. Now this is super important for those of you that wear shoes that have translucent soles or or have a shoe that happen to just be really yellow. This process will be very simple. I'm going to walk you through the different steps, the materials, and all that stuff. I understand that this process can get kind of confusing at times, so if you guys have any questions at the end of the video, comment down below and I'm going to try to answer as many as possible. But without further ado, guys, let's get started with the video. I'm going to do a really quick rundown on the materials that you're going to need for this process. Basically, of course, you're going to be needing your 40 volume cream sauce. I'm just going to zoom in on this just a little bit. That way you guys can see. You can pick this up from a lot of different places. You can get it online. You can get it from Sally Beauty Supply. It's about $8. And it's normally used for like bleaching like hair, something like that, but that's what you need for the restoration. I mean, there's a lot of other things you can use as well, but that's just like the cheapest way you can do it. Next thing is clear plastic wrap. It can be any brand. This is Smart Choice. I don't even know where that's from, but whatever works. You're going to need an empty bowl. You're going to need actually 2 of them. Or you can use something else. Basically what that is, that's going to act as a little stand for your shoes when they're outside. Because you're going to want them to face upwards, or else the upper part of the sole will not reach enough sunlight to on yellow. So you're going to be needing at least 2 bowls for that. You're going to need a paper plate, which is going to be used to pour the sole sauce onto, because you probably don't want to put it in a bowl because I don't know, it's like a chemical and stuff. The other thing you're going to be needing is a toothbrush. I've just got 2 here, like 2 old ones. And that's going to be to spread on the sole sauce. And then the other one, if you don't have a regular brush, you can use to clean the soles. Next thing you're going to be needing, this is again an optional thing. If you don't want to use a toothbrush, you can use a paintbrush. I use a toothbrush in this method. I find it a lot easier. But if you want to use a paintbrush, you can do that as well. And the last item you're going to be needing is some type of cleaner. So for this, I have this Crep cleaner. Zoom in on this just a little bit here. This is the Crep like little travel mini kit thing right here, and definitely one of my favorite cleaners. And I got the brush to go with it. You can really use any cleaner you want. You can even use soap and water if you really wanted to. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, now the other thing I didn't show in the video was that you're going to want to clean your soles. I clean them ahead of time, but make sure you clean them really well, dry them really well, because if not, it's going to be very difficult to get good results trying to ice them out. Okay, guys, so before I get started with this de-icing, I'm just going to really quickly show you how the shoes look currently, and then that way you guys can get somewhat of an idea about how they're going to look afterwards. So I picked these up in a local trade. They're a pair of UNC 11 lows, and the uppers are really clean. But as you guys can see, the bottoms are pretty yellow, and I was hoping to ice them up close to factory condition. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways. And yeah, hopefully we get these really clean. I am going to be showing you afterwards as well, so make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to see how they look after. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing, guys, we're going to be putting the sole sauce onto the shoe. And as you can see, I just put it on a paper plate. It's a lot easier that way rather than trying to like dig into the bottle. So what I'm going to be needing for this part is a toothbrush. I got both these toothbrushes right here, and I'm just going to be using whichever one I feel like works better. Also want to let you guys know, right here, I'm just going to try to zoom in on this. I taped up the carbon fiber right here just because it's to avoid any separation or the carbon fiber overheating while in the sun. It's just a good extra step just to be extra careful, and that's what you use a manila tape for, by the way, guys, which I explained earlier in the material list. So basically, you're just going to want to dip your toothbrush in here and just spread it on. You don't want to put too much. I'm going to show you after I apply all the sole sauce, and that way you guys can get a better idea of how much you need to put on. Okay guys, so this is about the amount of salt sauce you want to apply to your shoe. Just be very careful, try to avoid these little pods right here. I'm going to try to point to it without touching the stuff right here. And yeah, just try to avoid that, because if it gets all like on there, it could whiten that up and it just looks really, really bad. But yeah, just don't put too much soy sauce. Just put just enough to cover the shoe, but you don't want to put like none. So just put enough. And after that, we're gonna apply this Saran wrap right here. You can really use any brand. This is like just like a kind of a cheap brand. And yeah, so wrap it up, and then you're ready to throw it into the sun. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have the shoes outside right now, and they're icing up. There isn't all that much sun out though, so we probably won't get the best results as I thought, but hopefully the sun picks up within the next hour, and you want to leave these out for between 30 minutes and an hour. And the other thing I'd recommend is, if it's really hot out, throw an ice pack in. It's like 85 right now where I am, so I thought that was pretty hot. Throw an ice pack in the shoe just to try to avoid any separation. And yeah, so hopefully we get some good reactions. I'm going to show you guys the results afterwards. Okay guys, so this is the final results of the icing. Now this was after an hour session, and then I did a 2.5-hour session the next day, and I got a little bit better results. As you guys can see, they are still yellow. However, if I was to put these out for a couple more hours, that should clear up. But that's about what it would look like. It does take multiple sessions. A lot of people think that results are like instant, but it really does. It might take maybe up to 8 hours to get the results that you really want. But overall, they look pretty good. They look a little more yellow on camera, but they're pretty clean. Like I said, overall, you can definitely see a huge difference. It's a lot less yellow on the top, and the bottom could have got hit a little better, but you can definitely see it's a lot less yellow. And on the other shoe as well, same thing. Definitely the top hit very well. It all depends on how you face it. But yeah, if you want more results, just make sure you guys leave them out for a lot longer, and just keep it out till you get the results you want. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I'll be trying to do more tutorial videos like this for the future. And if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments down below, and I could try my best to do more tutorial videos like this. But anyways, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace out.